Agulhas Municipality is the southernmost municipality in Africa. Its coastline is surrounded by the Atlantic and Indian Oceans which meet. Their mission is to render excellent services through good governance, public ownership and partnership in order to create a safer environment that will promote socio-economic growth and ensure future financial sustainability in a prosperous southernmost community. This Future Cities Africa episode is with Paul Swart, Executive Mayor of Agulhas Municipality. Paul, welcome. It's great to have you on the show again. Could you share some special initiatives or strategies that your administration has implemented to ensure that all members of the community benefit from the municipality's works and projects?
On the first question, the Agulhas Municipality, already in 2018 adopted a smart city strategy. And this strategy aims to use smart thinking, smart practices, and smart measurement to address the municipality's institutional challenges, as well as the most critical development needs of the municipality as identified by the community. The strategy comprises 5 focal areas that we really want to, embracing and start in Agulhas. And the first one is the smart infrastructure, smart safety, smart environment, smart governance, and smart economy. And then each focal area, as identified, is divided into a number of projects or business cases, which can be implemented and funded individually as we receive funds and we apply funds and as we budget each and every year. And this was done to enable us to apply for funding for individual projects and assign a responsibility for each management to specific individuals within the municipality. There is a strong link and interrelatedness between many of the projects, and the implementation of the strategy is ongoing. And to date, some of the outstanding successes include the installation of public Wi-Fi in all our towns, and we have different towns like Elim, the Bredasdorp, the Oniston, the Struisbaai, the Napier, and that is all the towns within the borders of Agulhas. And that is to provide access to information and improve our communication to that communities. The installation, and that's the second one, that's an outstanding success, is the installation of CCTV cameras at strategic places. Especially with the town entrances, to enhance also community safety in Agulhas. And the other one is the digitisation of that is very important, the water demand management system, to ensure that we have adequate resources for future growth and development. As there is so much development coming to the southern point of Africa in this Agulhas municipality. We had a meeting now a couple of months ago with potential investors that committed investment within the next 2 to 3 years, and in the value of 6 billion rand of investment coming to Agulhas. And that is very important, that we need to stay ahead, especially with our water resources. So that is some of the highlights that flowed out of this that we have here in Agulhas.
What do you believe are the key elements to your success or competitiveness, and what role does digitization play?
2021 to 2026, it's an era of renewed hope through innovation into Agulhas. So we in Agulhas start to do things differently as what we did 10 or 20 years ago. So digitization, that's formed the foundation of the smart city initiatives within Agulhas. Well implemented digital infrastructure is a municipality can lead to increased efficiency, transparency, and citizen engagement, ultimately contributing to better uh, governance, and service delivery. And this translates to a better quality of life to all our residents within the borders of Cape Agulhas. Firstly, digital communication platforms facilitate seamless communication between the municipality and the citizens. And that was always a huge challenge for a municipality. How do we communicate efficiently with our residents? And this includes what we have now. It includes websites, social media, dedicated communication channels, and a citizen app um, that I will talk about later. And the second one, digital platforms streamline the delivery of municipal services, allowing residents to access information, view their accounts, and submit building plans and town planning applications online. And that is something very new to Cape Agulhas within the past year or two, where people can submit their town planning applications online. And the third one is the digital systems enables Cape Agulhas municipality to collect, to store, and to analyze data more efficiently. This can inform decision making, policy formulation, and resource allocation. At Cape Agulhas, we have digitized our water infrastructure, dam levels, reservoir levels, and borehole extraction can be monitored with a click of a button from our office, ensuring continuous service delivery and enabling us to implement early warning systems. This is particularly important with the load shedding that South Africa experiences today, which often hinders the provision of these services. Digital tools enhance transparency by providing residents with access to information about municipal operations, plans, budgets, and decision-making processes. The digital platforms are used to engage with residents, gather feedback, and involve them in the decision-making process, fostering a sense of community involvement. We are busy with this. I don't say that we are 100% there yet, but this is, this initiative that we are busy with. The digital communication channels can be vital in disseminating critical information during emergencies, helping ensure public safety. There was this case, this past weekend when the Overberg was hard hit by the worst storm in living memory, which led to multiple road closures, damage of property, relocation of displaced persons, and people being stranded. We could, from our cell phones, from our laptops, inform community every day, every second hour, which roads are closed, which roads are open, and where we're busy in our community. So that worked 100% for us over the past week.
The municipality recently launched technology to improve performance management and enhance service delivery. Can you explain how this technology works and what's the progress been to date?
Talking about the collaborator, this is an integrated digital system comprising multiple modules that the municipality uses for various processes. The integrated IT systems bring together various processes and functions within our organization, allowing for smoother operations. And this reduces all this manual data entries that leads to minimizes, the errors and accelerates workflow. Collaborator is the municipality's primary document management system, and it also used for complaints, or as we like to call them, service delivery requests, supply chain management processes, contract management, ward committee minutes, and council and committee management. The latest addition to the Collab Citizen is the Collab Citizen Engagement App. And this is one of the very good successes that we are bragging with, our Collab Citizen app, which is relatively new, but provides an effective platform for notices about municipal services, delivery such as water and electricity outrages, news such as public meetings and service delivery highlights, and contact details, very important, to key staff, the municipal managers, the councillors, the mayor, the MACO members, the directors and managers. It also has a service request functionality, which links to the main collaborator system. Service requests can be logged on the app, and the requester will get a reference number that can be tracked to ensure that the request is addressed. So really, this is working for us. And the people who it's already downloaded already this app on their smartphones, there's a lot of people that already told us it's working 100%. And that is, how do we manage the community complaints? How do we interact with the community and the community back to the municipality?
How is the municipality creating an enabling environment for the private sector that is mutually beneficial to both the public sector and the private sector? And what has been done to improve communication with the private sector?
The Cape Agulhas municipality recognizes the importance, and it's very important, of the private sector in creating an enabling environment for economic development. And myself, as the executive mayor, ensure that I engage regularly with key stakeholders, whether it's the farmers, whether it's the business people, whether it's church denomination, church leaders, youth groups. We also ensure that we use our digital platforms to convey important information and call for input on our strategic planning documents and our budget, so that we can plan collaboratively, for the future. We've got a working ward committee system in place, and that is it's an organizational-based system, and organizations elect representatives to serve on these committees. Ward committees are an essential component of South Africa's decentralized government structure. And here in Cape Agulhas, and I will say in the Western Cape especially, but here in where we are in Cape Agulhas, ward committees, they work perfectly. People from different groupings, they are represented. We receive the minutes of each and every ward committee meeting. We discussed it in our council chambers, and from there it goes to the different directors, so that they can see, what the challenge within the different wards. The ward committees empower communities, foster participatory democracy, and contribute to effective and responsive local government. If ward committees are not working, then part of local government is not working. Here by us, it's working 100%. By giving citizens and groupings within the communities a voice in local decision making, they help create a more inclusive and accountable system of government. The municipality is also actively trying to reduce red tape. We are busy with the red tape reduction process within the municipality now. Reducing red tape is a municipality like Cape Agulhas involves streamlining bureaucratic, processes and removing unnecessary barriers to make it easier for residents, businesses, and organizations to interact with local government. And this can lead to increased efficiency, economic growth, and overall community satisfaction.
What specific measures is your administration taking to enhance the resilience of your supply chains and to ensure uninterrupted access to critical goods and services, especially during times of crisis and disruption?
The Cape Agulhas municipality maintains an effective supply chain system and is continually encouraging local entrepreneurs to participate by assisting entrepreneurs to register on the central supplier database. We also have regular workshops in Cape Agulhas for upcoming entrepreneurs on business management. How do they manage business? How do they tender for jobs within the borders of Cape Agulhas? On a larger scale, we try to encourage responsible developments in our municipal area that will lead to sustainable job creation. And I also refer to, all the potential and developments that's coming to Cape Agulhas within a couple of years to come.
Mayor, in closing, how does the impact of immigration and semigration impact on service delivery and longer term infrastructure and investment planning?
The impact of immigration on service delivery and infrastructure planning can be complex and multifaceted, especially when considering different skill levels and economic status of migrants. The demand for housing in Cape Agulhas has risen. In more affluent areas, this has led to extensive development of coastal areas and an increase in value of properties. The municipality is also deriving income from services, which is a positive. And on the flip side, many of the migrants are job seekers who are hoping to make a living. These are people who cannot buy a property, and many of them land up renting a shack in someone's backyard, or they land up residing in an informal settlement within Cape Agulhas. The influx of people is putting a strain, and it's a huge strain. It's becoming a challenge on existing infrastructure, as well as other services such as health and education systems. The immigration of foreign nationals is having a profound effect on community integration and inclusion. There are perceptions out there that foreign nationals are being given preference when it comes to work opportunity, which creates tension and conflict. And that's not only the problem within Cape Agulhas. I hear it from all the other mayors within the borders of the Western Cape. And then the cultural and the social impacts, where we see it as a diverse community, can enrich the cultural fabric of the region, bringing in new perspectives and ideas. However, it can also lead to challenges relating to integration and social cohesion. And now on the lower skilled job seekers, an influx of job seekers with lower levels of education and entrepreneurial spirit can potentially impact the the, the local labor market. And this might increase the competition for low skilled jobs and potentially put downward pressure on wages. If there is a significant increase in population, especially if accompanied by unemployment or underemployment, there may be an increased demand for social services like education, healthcare, and social welfare. Lower skilled migrants might contribute also. If I refer to the informal economy and entrepreneurship, um, they might contribute to that informal economy, and that is huge within the informal settlements, which can have both positive and negative effects. On the one hand, it can provide economic opportunities and livelihoods. And on the other hand, it can lead to challenges relating to uh, regulation and taxation. And now, when we talk about the upskilling and education, efforts may be needed to upskill or provide education and training opportunities to help integrate lower skilled migrants into the local economy. This can be an investment in the long-term development of our communities. It is important to foster a sense of community and inclusivity to ensure that all residents, regardless of skill levels, feel a sense of belonging and have access to opportunities. And in summary, managing immigration, especially in a diverse context like Cape Agulhas, small municipality, requires careful planning and coordination between local authorities, businesses, and the community. Balancing the needs and contributions of different groups of migrants is crucial for the sustainable development of the region. And lastly, I can really say, we have a lot of challenges with people, especially job seekers. Um, where I refer to there's this thing out there that local business people, prefer giving jobs to people from Zimbabwe or for whoever, and that is also causing tensions within our municipalities that we, as leaders, need to manage. And I just had a meeting this afternoon. Our borders of our country is open. People is just walking in. Local business people, they providing jobs. They're giving jobs for the foreigners, um, and then also our own people. They are renting out their houses, to foreign nationals, and that is what puts strains on managing, this huge challenge within each and every municipality within the Western Cape or within South Africa, but especially now within Cape Agulhas.
A special thank you to Paul Swart, Executive Mayor of Cape Agulhas Municipality and Business Engineering, for this insightful conversation on Future Cities Africa.